Some persons were thinking that because today is Pi Day, we should see Pi move all the way to the upside and we should see Binance listing, but that did not happen. If you come to coin bubbles on 1 hour, you see Pi is plus 1.2% upward. And if you come to 1 day right here, you discover that Pi is negative 4.8%. And will this very market come all the way to the downside on Pi? Let's discuss all of this. And Bitcoin have breakout of this very important fair value gap. Will this market from here move upward, or we should expect the market come back down a little bit, move upward, come back down a little bit, move upward into this very point of 90 and $91,000? So all of this and many more in this very video. So watch this video all the way to the very end. The first thing here is this very pie chart. I have been on this chart for quite some days now, and it's very important because a lot of us are mining this very token, including myself, and we want to know how this very token is doing in the market, just like Bitcoin. And if you come right here and look at what the market did at this very point, I told you guys that this is a micro shelf which will make the market to come back all the way to the downside. And exact same thing we are seeing right here. Market enter into this micro shelf, which is a fair value gap, and market come back down. So what I am expecting is very simple. If you look at this very area, when the market was moving upward, this very point, you discover that there is a fair value gap right here, which the market should react to. So there is a fair value gap at this very point. We have a fair value gap right at this very area. Okay, and market enter into that very point, reject, and we also have another fair value gap from this very point to this very area. That is the zone where the market is right now. Fair value gaps, if you can identify them properly in the market, they don't lie. Markets have to come back to that very point to breach the imbalance, because a fair value gap in the market is a place of imbalance where there is an imbalance between buying and selling pressure. So that is exact same thing we see right now, and the market is at this very point. What I am expecting is very simple. I still expect this market to come back down, so market can move up a little bit. I still expect the market to come back down into this very area, or we should see the market go into our extreme point to give us a discount buy and possibly collect liquidity from this very point and collect liquidity from this very area. So what I need to do right now is to monitor the way the market move from this very point into this very fair value gap and into this our discount level, which is our order block, because from this very point we see market move upward and market can come all the way to that same point as well. So this is what you need to pay attention to right now. So for markets to move upward, we must have to see the market come back down a little bit into this very fair value gap that the market rejected from in the past. It has been mitigated. You can have that very argument, and that is very fine. But what I am paying attention to is that the market should not from here move upward, because we are beginning to see close, okay, into this very fair value gap, which means the market still have bearish momentum moving downward, and that is what you must have to pay attention to. So expect the market to continue this downward momentum with this bearish candle, and then we should see the bearish movement in around this very area or at this very point for market to continue this movement upward. So this is what you must have to pay attention to right now, guys. It's very important on the price action right now. And if you come to coin market cap right here, you discover that yesterday the market capitalization of Pi was $12 billion, and there is a reduction because there is a drop in price to $10.89 billion market capitalization, as you can see right at this very point, and which means market have capacity of coming back down a little bit, and that is exact same thing I'm expecting now. Notwithstanding, the market can from here move upward, and that is very fine because this is a point of imbalance that the market need to balance out, and market can also come down and from here move upward. But the very point I am actually paying attention to is for the market to come back down into this very area, which will be very, very fine for me to take a position all the way to the upside. And this is very important on this very price action right now. If you take a look at this very comment on my immediate last Pi video, you don't think it will pump tomorrow on Pi day and possibly Binance listing. I don't think market is going to pump. I said that in my immediate last video that despite the fact that today is Pi day, it's not going to pump because market have already moved prior to the Pi day, and Binance listing is not also going to come today. I made mention of that very clearly on this very immediate last Pi video. If you look at this other comment, please mention the figure for retracing or bullish because we can't see the figures. Thanks for your effort. Okay, thank you very much for that. And let me be very precise about these very numbers. I am looking at market coming back down into this very price level of 1.46 and this very price level of 1.43, where we see this very rejection on your price action. I think you can find this out. Okay, this is the zone that I am expecting market to come down into. However, this very price level is very important. This very price level of 1.57 and this very price level of 1.50. Market can as well from here move all the way to the upside, but I personally want the market to come back down before any movement. We should see a little bit of sell momentum in the market to the downside. The next comment is from Timothy. Please consider training on analysis. Your community needs this knowledge, either free or paid. Please do something for us. I will do that. And comrade, you are good at what you do. Kudos. Thank you so much, Timothy. Thanks, boss. You are doing a great job. Thank you very much for those wonderful comments. I appreciate. So this is what I am expecting from the Pi price chart. Market should continue this movement downward into this very area, and market is going to move upward. So the overall sentiment is that market is still going to move upward, but not immediate on the Pi price action. And if you come to BTC right here, Bitcoin price analysis, I told you guys that if we see the market break out on this very level of important resistance that we've seen in the past, if you look at it, we have resistance right here, we have resistance right here, resistance here, and market have broken this resistance. What does that mean to us as traders? Very importantly, if you look at it critically, you discover that this very point have been broken with this very bullish candle right here. And what that means is market is going to move upward. However, if you notice, market moved from here upward and come back down, and market has moved significantly because if you consider this very move from here, okay, from this very point up to this very point, this is about 5 bullish straight candles, and market don't move that much bullish candles to 6, 7, 8. It has to move 5 to 6 and then it will retrace. So for that reason, what I am expecting is that the market should retrace. Okay, it's a retracement, and then we're going to see continuation since we've seen this breakout of this very level of fair value gap, which is very, very important. Now, my target, like I said earlier, is for the market to come into this very point of $91,000 and $90,000 right at this very point. That's my target. So if you look at this critically, you discover that there are fair value gaps that if the market retrace back down from here, the market is going to go into those gaps and then move upward. So we need to identify them quickly. And the first one right here is this very gap between this very point and this very point, very little gap right at this very point. Market have capacity of coming down here before moving upward. And if you look at it as well, we have this very gap at this very point with this candle forming right now, which is not very certain. Okay, we have this very gap between this very candle and this very area, which have not been properly defined yet. This candle need to be closed before we can certify that this very gap is real. So what we need to pay attention to right now is for the market to correct a little bit before moving upward, which we are seeing right now. Market have capacity of just coming here as we are seeing right now and begin to move upward. And market also have capacity of coming down to this very point before moving upward. These are the two most important points to pay attention to on this very BTC USDT 4-hour chart market moving upward. So what I am expecting generally on the Bitcoin price action is for market to move upward. But we're not going to see the market move straight, okay? Market is going to move upward, but not a parabolic move. I'm expecting the market to move, retrace, move, and come to this very point of $90,000 and $91,000. This is very, very important if you are trading BTC USDT price action, and I am on the 4-hour chart. So if you look at the 1-day chart, you'll be seeing something very different from what I am telling you right now on the 4-hour chart. And this is very important. Pay attention to this, guys. Consider supporting this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe if you have not, and turn on the bell notification for more crypto videos like this one. Also check the channel for other crypto content. Join our Telegram channel, the link in the description and also in the pinned comment for more crypto updates, news, market sentiment, day trading and investing strategies. Link in the description and in the pinned comment. Join right now. Thanks for your support.